Well, hello, YouTube family. Back at you again with another interesting story that I just learned about today. First of all, thank you guys for the follows once again. Me and Arsley appreciate you. Appreciate you. Also, thank you for all your messages and what following our channel and sharing the channel. We definitely appreciate it very much. It's been interesting today, everybody. Um, I was in total shock. Believe me, I damn near, I'm putting it lightly, shit on my pants almost when I learned a few things today. Luckily, I know a gentleman. I won't mention his name out of protection for him, protecting his privacy because he's in a situation where it has to do with somebody higher up, federal government. Um, Enough said on this gentleman. So, as you know, in this world, we have many sexual predators, among many other things, psychopath, some PEDOs, I won't say the word, scammers, you name it, they're out there. So, I'm going to start off with the first one. He's a TikTok follower of ours. He came to a friend of mine's live. I introduced him. I was always kind of leery about the guy anyway, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But the problem he kept, man, when he would write me, is like several questions, one after the other. None of them were ever personal, but it was always about his desire for women. Also, his desire to know more about the Philippines, on where to go, what to do, and just all kinds of questions. I mean, and I'm getting questions from this guy. I mean, I'm not talking about two or three. I'm talking about four, five, or six of them at one time. This was going on for, I guess he's been following us for approximately somewhere between 2 and 4 months. Whew. Now, let's get to it. So I'm leery. I'm like, something's going on with this dude, and is just not, it's just not normal. A person asks these kind of questions. It's like he's trying to escape to the Philippines for some reason. Um, I don't get it. I'm like, bro, get your ticket and go where you want to go. Don't have to be Philippines. It could be anywhere in Southeast Asia. He's talking about how many women he wants to have, how many times a day he wants to have sex. I'm like, go ahead, dog, get your freak on. Do what you got to do. You know, um, but you on your own when you come here. You know, so a friend of mine who works for the government did a little background check on him. Pretty easy to do when you're working for the government. They can check on all of us, no matter where you are in the world. Come to find out, this dude, he can't leave the United States because of his criminal record. He was trying to fish and game around. That was unsuccessful with me. Come to find out, he's got some one cousin, whoever else I don't know. I didn't want him to dig too far, but he's got a cousin who's got, I think it was about 6 different arrest records on him. I mean, just big time criminal activity. And it's not counting this one gentleman from TikTok, which I won't disclose his name either, because I don't want it to bounce back on my channel over here, or our channel, me and Arsley. But I'm like, gee, Louise, holy shit, you just don't know who you're dealing with out there. It's sick. It's sick. I'm thinking the guy in the beginning was cool. I never allowed him to come up in the box. That's one thing I refused to do. He would stay down below and make his comments, and then he would send messages. But it was just some of the just foolish questions I ever heard of. But yeah, come to find out, this guy is a criminal. Can't leave the United States. I didn't want any more detail as to what type of criminal, but some of it is pretty hardcore felony stuff. I didn't want to know. I do. Well, I do know one. It has to do with using, yeah, one of those. So you know where that leads you to many other foolish, evil things as well. So enough of this guy. So I blocked him. Talked to my wife. I says enough, because he came to the live, a friend of mine's live, and just showed his ass, and we, all three of us blocked him. It was like, no, we can't interact with this fool no more. So then, what's interesting what happened last week. I'm on the live, and apparently this person has been watching us on TikTok lives for a while. So he or she claims. Okay. So one day I didn't let them in the box on camera, but they just stayed down writing the messages. Yeah, hello, James and Arsley. My name is Dr. So and so. She's some sort of pathological, whatever it is, or something like that. I don't quite remember, and I don't care to remember anymore. Um, yeah, just asking just general questions, real polite, real courteous, and everything. Didn't think nothing of it, and oh, I enjoy your videos and blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, so I'm interested in the medical part of it because my family is all medical background. Um, so, all right, I said, you know, talk to you later. Just send a message. Yeah, get a message. Boom, here's a number. Write me anytime. Sounded real cool. So I said, let me look on the profile just to get a kind of description, a visual description by looking at these photos to see what type of person I'm dealing with, right? And excuse me. So I'm like, okay, I'm a call. Make sure my number is blocked, so on my WhatsApp, so they can't see it, because I can do that from my device. And so I call, and she, who I thought it was a she, just kept babbling on about different things. And so I'm like, okay, I'm a little curious. So I started asking about, because this person was volunteering too much information. I'm like, well, how many years? You say you've been sober 18 years. And what I'm finding is, who I thought was a female, kept backtracking on different things. And so I'm asking questions. I'm firing questions off and listening. My camera's not on. And so I'm just sitting down here. Okay. So I asked another question, and something was not adding up. It wasn't adding up. Um, so I says, okay, I gotta go. You have a nice day. So I told my wife, I said, something's wrong. Uh, so here it is. A week goes by, and today, as well as I find out also about the other gentleman, that this is not a woman. This is a pathological liar. This is also somebody who does bad things. You know, bingo. I'm like, I had to thank the brother for finding out for me, because I don't have those capabilities on to find this out in detail, being here in the Philippines. So I can ask this gentleman, hey, please check this person out, or whatever. Um, if I think it's bad, and then he already knew something was wrong as well, because he was observing this person in the live one day. It was it was last week. So anyway, getting back to it, come to find out, uh, this person has mental issues. It's a man posing to be a woman, stole the identity of another female. Now, in the photo, what raised suspicion is now I've seen some women with facial hairs, but this one had a full, thick, trimmed mustache. Um, it didn't match up. So the pictures that the gentleman sent me, who works for the government, he said, check these photos out. I check it out, match it to the one that's on TikTok. Ears, eyes, nose, cheeks, everything. The whole facial expression, shoulders, it matched exactly to this person who was posing as a female. Pretty crazy that I had somebody on my TikTok channel, our TikTok channel, who's like that. If you guys have ever experienced this before, please let us know. If you ever experienced it before, report their ass quick. Report them. Block them. Do not give out your personal information. That was my wife bringing me my favorite cereal for dinner here, oatmeal. I love it. But on a serious note, be careful. Your kids, if you have kids, check their social medias. Check them. There's predators out there by the herds. You know, I'm lucky enough, blessed enough where this gentleman who can check for me and stuff, and I've been knowing him for quite a while. There's other means and ways to have things checked too, but it's I'm flabbergasted. I'm. It doesn't shock me one bit that you have people that exist out there. So please, guys, check your kids' social medias, check their phones, catch them when they're asleep. You can put parental guidance or guardian or whatever the hell you put on there to make sure they're not going to places they shouldn't be. Be careful, as well as friends you may know. Let them know that this stuff is real. You know, um, was I close to being a victim? Were we close to being a victim of it? No, I had. It could have been, but I didn't let it go that far because, like I said, this woman who's posing, who's really a man, a predator. Um, it was just, man. I start growing hair on my bald head. I'm like, just something's ain't right. And the number I had given this person is a throwaway number, not my permanent number. This is a throwaway number. A throwaway number means it's a fake number. I can dispose of that, and I got another one. I could not ever be foolish enough to do that. Here you can go get a sim. When I say throwaway number, there's different meanings to that. Here's a SIM card. SIM card is cheap. What, $1? Psh, don't want that one no more. Get rid of it. You know, my wife has exchanged hers out since I've been here at least 4 or 5, maybe a half a dozen times. You know, yeah, I think it's that time for me to change mine out pretty soon too. But yeah, be careful out there. People are seriously sick. The gentleman with the criminal background and things of this sort, it's just buck wild crazy. So I just want to share this. Give me your input if you've experienced this before. Um, the two gentlemen, I'm not. I have to look on the information again. I'm not sure which state they're from. I believe one was from a Middle Eastern state and one was East Coast. I'd have to look exactly, but it's not even important. They're already been reported. Um, I think one, since they're doing this madness, a friend of mine, he's going to take care of that for me. So they'll probably have somebody knocking on his door sometime soon, and checking him out. You know, um, this happens all the time, guys. If you hear or see about this, report it. Report it immediately. Just like I did. And my friend, most certainly he'll do it. And the other gentleman, the one, he can't leave the states any dang on way. So that's it. That's all you. All right, everybody, take care. I just wanted to share this with you. Be careful out there. Please watch your kids. Watch yourself. There's all sorts of scamming going on. There's all sorts of crazy people um, out there who are just they don't think like you and I. You know, um, what could I say? I just had to get this out there and share it to you. All right, everybody, take care and thank you very much. God bless you.